Ladies and gentlemen, February 21st, the IWGuide Champion, Zay Garcia. Yeah, I'm in the building, and I'm supposed to defend my belt against a Sammy Suttenheimer, but I guess he decided to hightail up out of here. So, open challenge, baby. You want some? Go ahead and step up. I'm willing to put this belt against anybody, and you're going to find out exactly why I'm the best in the business.
Can you hear me through the white noise, friend? Repeat the phrase that forced you to read. If I wanna be great, I don't wanna be.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is an open challenge match for the IWGuide Championship.
Can you hear me through the white noise? Kicking off the 2026 season of NEOPRO Wrestling. Welcome to the white noise.
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the reigning and defending IWGuide Champion, Zay Garcia.
And we're going to kick things off with the IWGuide Championship. My name is CJ Owen, your professional yeller, and I'm joined once again, as always, with the guy with the bow tie, Gjonaj. Josh, let's kick off NEOPRO Wrestling for 2026.
Yes, indeed, CJ. I got good news, I got bad news, and I got unfortunate news. The good news is we're back on the air. Bad news, you're stuck with me again.
And even better news, we're going to kick things off with our friends from the IWGuide. And if you have not subscribed now to their podcast, go do it now as we see Zay Garcia, the man that captured the IWGuide Championship back in the fall of last year.
This is Zay's first championship defense, CJ, and there's a lot of pressure on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first show of 2026. I need you all to be a lot louder than that, baby. This is NEOPRO Wrestling. I am the IWGuide Champion, and like I said, open challenge, baby. Who wants some? Go ahead and step up to the plate. I'll show you what the Zay Garcia Puerto Rican Classic is all about.
Well, already setting the line in the sand. Who will step up to face Zay Garcia for the IWGuide Championship?
And his opponent from Gjonaj, Ohio, weighing in 150 pounds, the Mackenzie.
What a surprise here, Josh.
Indeed so. Bray McKenzie answered the call. He made his return at NEOPRO's endgame of the pre-show, but now he's on the main card taking on Zay Garcia.
Bray McKenzie, after a couple of setbacks, some injuries, and healing up mind, body, and spirit, wants to make it an established 2026. And why not challenge for one of the great titles that have come through here at NEOPRO Wrestling, the IWGuide Championship. And while this title is not exclusive to NEOPRO Wrestling, we are very happy to be hosting one of, if not many, great matches for the IWGuide Championship.
Indeed so, and hey, let's state some facts real fast. This is Zay Garcia's first title defense, but this is also the very building where he stepped away from Bax.
Yes, that's true. During back in the fall, in the Gold Rush Royale, we saw kind of like the disintegration of Bax, and all three members kind of went their separate ways as Zay Garcia decided to make a statement for the IWGuide Championship, and of course, go after Mikey Montgomery, which we will see later tonight challenge for the Great Lakes Championship against Trey Lamar.
Nice takedown by Bray McKenzie. Bray McKenzie, I mean, could you imagine? This is his second match in.
And tabbed one. Go ahead, Josh.
I was going to say, could you imagine if he walks away as the IWGuide champion? But Zay Garcia getting some breath of fresh air because you know what? He got to make sure he is caught off guard just a little bit.
Don't forget to check us out next on April 11th for Paint It Black. If you haven't checked out any NEOPRO Wrestling Live, neoprotix.com has all the info, as now both men, after a couple of minutes of sizing each other up, We got a go behind by Zay Garcia. Headlock takedown by Garcia. Trying to make a statement here in 2026 and be the IWGuide champion.
Shout out to our official Mike Allen, making sure the shoulders are not down because that could be a pin attempt.
Absolutely.
And now Zay Garcia applying that pressure. And going from behind.
Going for looks like already using the power of Zay to just drop Bray chest first. And Bray knows what's going on. Obviously very successful himself, you know, trying to go up the ladder in NEOPRO and the surrounding areas. But Bray, always a good time, always a great vibe, and he wants to establish 2026 as the year of the vibe. Kind of twisting Zay Garcia back and forth, and now taking down Zay Garcia with also another pin attempt there because both shoulders were on the map, and now turning it around to a rear shin lock there, turning into a headlock now in the center of the ring.
Now Zay Garcia seems like he's in trouble just a little bit, but there goes the vibe, up and over.
Off the ropes, and Zay Garcia just chops Bray. I think that was a wake up to the system of Bray McKenzie.
He's definitely going to hear some white noise here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And what a card we have tonight. We have the NEOPRO Wrestling Tag titles on the line in a triple threat match. Also, we'll see Matthew Taylor and, of course, his cohort, Wilbur Whitlock, as that chop almost disrupted my sentence there by Garcia. Wilbur Whitlock will be in tow here at the Kingdom Center.
And look at this, Zay Garcia trying to take him down, but Bray McKenzie, nice boot to the face. Oh, the X Factor!
Oh, nice face bust in the center of the ring. Pin attempt, 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
And like I mentioned back at Endgame, Bray McKenzie has helped us out behind the scenes tremendously.
Yes, as you see a lot of the stuff on social media, a lot of the promo packages you see, not only is Bray McKenzie very intelligent inside of that ring as he applies once again to this rear naked shin lock, but he's also great in making the presentation of NEOPRO Wrestling top-notch. But when it comes to the center of the ring and when it comes to the IWGuide Championship, it doesn't matter how good you are in video editing, it's how well you are in the center of the ring. And Zay Garcia is still looking for a fight here, trying to establish himself. Exploder suplex there. Kind of dumped Bray on his head and neck, which is, you know, maybe Zay knew about some of the neck injuries from Bray. 2 count and almost a 3-1.
Man, oh man, Bray McKenzie still in this contest, still bringing the fight in, but he's holding that lower back, as you can see, CJ.
Kind of got jumped on his neck and back there, and now Zay Garcia is in control once again. Nice simple body slam, and now going for a senton. And attempt, here we go, 1, 2, only a 2 count.
If Garcia would with that pin as soon as possible, who knows, that could have been a 3 count, but Zay Garcia realizing that he needs to keep those shoulders down on the mat. But the fans are split between 50-50 between the Vibe and Zay Garcia.
Well, I mean, we've seen most of 2025 as Zay Garcia being a member of Bax, kind of causing chaos for the likes of Mikey Montgomery and Sonny Suntimer and many others across the NEOPRO roster. So it's very interesting to kind of start cheering for the likes of Zay Garcia, as now another brutal chop in the corner there on McKenzie. But, you know, the fans kind of turned around. They saw the passion, they saw the heart that Zay Garcia has done inside of the ring and outside of the ring on social media. So let's see how the Bodega Bully does here with almost another chop in the corner, but maybe going to the well one too many times. Bray McKenzie fighting down in the corner, jumps over, and now an elbow to take down Garcia. A second one as Bray McKenzie continues the assault. Step up, Hurricanrana there.
Don't take your eyes on McKenzie right now. He is feeling it here tonight.
Drop kick in the corner, and Bray McKenzie starting to gather some strength there. Might have disrupted the eardrum of Zay Garcia. Double knees, meteor in the back of the neck and the head. Here we go. Pin attempt, 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Ray McKenzie thought he was going to be in the record books for the IWGuide Championship.
Well, here at the Louisville Eagles in Ohio, they would love to see a huge night of wrestling ahead of us as once again those strikes strong from Garcia. Oh, and that's a fight. That's some fighting words right there.
Anything you can do, I can do a little better.
This is just devolved or evolved into a striking match here in the center of the ring.
Going for that back fist.
Trying to go for a back fist, yes, and Bray switches over, but Zay sits down on a 1-2. Turns around, another 2 count, and I go for a basement clothesline crucifix, 1-2. Back and forth from both of these competitors. And again, when you're in a situation like this, then it's at 1, 2, 3. Wow. When you're in... Like I said, what I was trying to say before, it almost a quick finish. When you're in a situation like this and you put in an open challenge, you have no idea how to hold yourself and how to fight against somebody. But Bray McKenzie took the fight to Zay Garcia, and Zay victorious in his very first defense of the IWGuide Championship.
And there we go. He's asking for Bray McKenzie to get back on his feet right now. I mean, Bray was a hell of a challenger, but unfortunately, he did not walk away with the title.
I mean, Bray McKenzie showed that he is willing to take the fight to anybody and anyone. And while he goes back to the drawing board, the IWGuide champion, Zay Garcia, stands tall. And who will be next across the independent scene to take on the likes of Zay Garcia? You'll have to listen to our friends at the IWGuide podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcast from, and keep your eyes on Zay Garcia here at White Noise for NEOPRO Wrestling. Whoa, whoa.
What is happening?
I mean, that's the date for NEOPRO 4.
The truth will come out. I'm confused right now, CJ.
What? I'm very interested to see some...
April 25th, I mean, y'all better be there, baby.
Somebody has their eyes on Zay Garcia, and maybe my question from before was answered. Wrestling fans, Saturday, April 25th, NEOPRO Wrestling returns to the Kingdom Center in Canton, Ohio, where win or lose, you will witness live the final match of Canton Wrestling legend Wilbur Whitlock, along with all the hard-hitting, high-flying, pulse-pounding action only NEOPRO Wrestling can bring. NEOPRO Wrestling 4, Saturday, April 25th. Tickets are on sale now at neoprotix.com.